here is Philip from Fira Digital Art, and in today's first introductory video for this challenge, as you can see on my screen, it's Space Rover 3D Art Challenge. Um, I'm really excited about it because it's been quite a while since the last challenge on Hum3d, and also this challenge is about sci-fi, which I really like to create and design, and that's why I'm really excited about it. As you can see, I have like around 28 days to finish this project, which I think is more than enough. Um, for the challenge, I'm preparing some specific vehicle, and yeah, let's jump right into it. Let's go to my sketch that you already noticed on my first update on Hum3d forum. So it's about some huge explorer vehicle. So let's begin with its name. I name it Vexus, based on a lot of research for my art book and a lot of references. I'm naming it Vexus. I think it looks a lot of sci-fi, and also it has something unique. Also, it has the code name Soul 250EX. I didn't randomizely put some, letters and numbers and just made some code name. I Everything has purpose here, so let's explain it just a bit. Soul, when you see in my world, because I created, for the art book, I created, a machinery classes, so you have specific code numbers for specific type of vehicles, and this shortage soul is from Solera, which represents ground forces in my world. So when you see this mark soul, that means this vehicle is ground vehicle, ground forces. They represent ground forces. Number 250X, this is a serial number of a vehicle, and it represents that is the strongest in this category of vehicles. In this case, it's explorer vehicle. So I set a range between 250 and 299 to be serial numbers specifically for explorer vehicles. That means that my explorer vehicle that has serial number 250 is the strongest in its category, which is which is why I choose it for this challenge. I wanted to present something huge, something with a lot of impact, with a lot of technology, to see what it can do. And in this case, it's this Vexus vehicle. And for the end of the code name is this shortage. It's this shortage EX, which means explorer. So it's a type of explorer vehicle for for ground forces. So this is a code name, what it means, how you read it, and know which category this goes and which type of vehicle it is. So that's a short explanation of it. The next thing, I'm going to explain all the features of the vehicle. Maybe all of them are not presented here. Maybe through the work I will add some other things, but these are the main things. So let's start from the side here, from the right image. It will have additional armor. Um, on the basic armor, it will have additional armor because it's the strongest in its category. This is not a battle vehicle. It will have that additional armor, just protect itself just a little bit more, just a little bit longer, I can say, if it runs to a problem, a danger, an enemy. It depends on the situation. So that's why it has additional armor. The next thing is drone's hatch. The drone's hatch, it will have 4 on one side and 4 on the other. So in every hatch you will have 5 drones that it can release, and they are fully automized. So they have AI system, they can run on itself. You don't have to, they're autonomous drones, so they can fly around, scan the area in front of the vehicle, on the back of the vehicle, so they can spread, search the area, see if there is a danger up ahead, and yeah, send those informations back to the vehicle. So yeah, it has drone support. That's great feature for this kind of vehicle. The next thing is radar antenna, which is going to emit a strong signal. It will have a strong communication with the base, so it will transfer a lot of data, intel, everything that is going on with the vehicle. It will have support of radar antenna, and also it can scan the aerial. Yeah, it can search the area if there are some objects, some threat in the air, so in the sky. So it's very useful for this kind of vehicle. Also, the most important, I think, thing in on this vehicle is this Sinus AI system. The Sinus AI system is very important, and that's why it makes it completely different from other serial numbers of explorers, as I mentioned, and that's why I make it the strongest in its category, because it has the same AI system. What it does, it I will go for the look something like this. Some of these shapes I will use for creating it. It will have from one side and the other, as you can see on the left picture here. Here it will have on both sides, and it's going to be some kind of system that will hold the projectiles that can be fired, and projectiles, when they're fired, they can drop into some, uh, to drop to the ground or to stone, to any kind of material. It can pierce any kind of material, and when it's dropped in, it can release, I can say, a particle wave that creates some kind of field to some large extent, and then everything that is within that area of particles will be completely scanned, and the data will be directly transferred to the vehicle. So it will uncover every single information about what kind of soil is there, what all the stones are made of, if there are any kind of resources, if there are animals. They're completely scanned, from skin, from food, for everything that is made of. So complete data will be filled through those particles, and that's what this vehicle is all about. It's very important to have that system, and that's why it has it, and that's why it's the number one in the Explorer category. So that system makes it different completely. Also, the other things are AI cameras all around the vehicle, as you can see on the left picture. I just show the detail that it will have in the front, but it will have it from the side, from the back. I didn't want to complicate these rough sketches. Yeah, they're looking ugly. Don't look it from artistic side. They're just overall shape of the vehicle. They're all caused to the adjustments later, to see what is going on. But this is the overall look of the vehicle. Also, we'll have the main cabin from the front, completely, secured, completely protected with specific glass armor, and also we have two vents from the sides that will be vents for the engine, because it runs a huge engine for this kind of vehicle. Is strong, so those vents has its purpose. Um, the vehicle, as you can see, very huge. That's what I'm aiming for, and also it will have some kind of weaponry. So it will be equipped with weapons like laser cannons and automatized machine guns. So laser cannons will be to the side here, by the wheels, by the front wheels, here from the right and here from the left. Those cannons will be static. They cannot, rotate that much. A small angle of moving, and they're pretty much static and can fire just, linear, just straight forward, and that's all. Just to protect the vehicle, and the range is not high, and also they have low range, and also they have low damage. I can say they can just, damage some light vehicles just to protect a little bit of access vehicle, and also allow it to escape. That's why, just in case, it has this laser cannons, and also it has automatized machine guns. I plan to add them here on some kind of plates and holders that will hold these automatized machine guns on the wheels, and they can rotate in any direction, so they can fire around the wheel and protect those, I can say, the weakest parts of the vehicle. To it can, make a lot of damage to the infantry units, mostly if they're around the area. But those machine guns are light weaponry, so they cannot protect from something that is more advanced. So it's just basic protection, basic self-defense of a vehicle in case if it's needed. So it's not always needed, but this is the explorer vehicle, not a combat vehicle, so it doesn't have that much technology in terms of weaponry. And that's pretty much about a vehicle, what I'm aiming for. The environment that I'm going to create and thinking about creating it is a post-apocalyptic environment on Earth, but not that kind of dark and destroyed environment, but mostly with, overgrown, ruins, with vegetation. So nature already took its place. It passed a lot of time after the catastrophe. So yeah, that kind of environment, but it's all case to adjustments over time through my work. I'm first need to model the vehicle to see how it's going to look, and then fits it in a perfect 3D environment for the vehicle so it stands out and shows what is going on in the scene. As I mentioned in the first update that I posted yesterday on Hum3d forum, I already mentioned that this vehicle is going to be part of my art book world, so I wanted to use everything that I've been exploring and researching in the past couple of months to show what I'm doing. Why not using it everything that I did? Why start something from scratch when I already have informations? Use them and create this kind of vehicle that I plan to already create, but maybe later. But this challenge came up and it's good. I can use it to create it now and show what I'm doing and what kind of art book is going to be. Just some small notice about the art book, but I'm not gonna uncover all things that are going to happen there. I'm just gonna talk about a vehicle and what is going to be happening around this vehicle. Also, beside that, I thought to add a character to this scene with the vehicle. One of the characters that are already designed, not created in 3D, but designed, just concept art and all that stuff. And thought about adding that character because it's going to be a very important part of my story. But from the other side, this kind of vehicle is going to be very huge, so it's going to be difficult to compose a small human-like character with this kind of vehicle that is so much, a couple of times bigger than a human. So if I have time, if I finish this vehicle very fast, in terms I have a lot of time to create my character, maybe I will start with creating character and add to the scene to add more life to the scene, I can say. But I'll see. It depends all. It depends all on me. How fast I'm gonna finish this vehicle. How good is it going to look like? Definitely aiming for this kind of look, and that's pretty much it for this introductory video. I hope you like how this is going to develop in the future when I start creating it, and you'll see when I start creating in 3D it's gonna look more and more better. The idea is going to be more refined, and you'll see exactly what I'm planning to do with the vehicle and with the complete scene and the compositing and everything. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Bye.